ruthless.
KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy KG. Listen, welcome to Reckless Thoughts. Well, Reckless Monologue, really. First thing I need you to do, though, is hit like, hit subscribe, road to 100K. You don't know what time it is. It's your boy. Listen, man, just had the press conference to get a little vibe. What's going on? Ten Hag wasn't there, but guess who was there? Ahmad. And listen, Ahmad, next season, his plan is to do a madness. Yes, you heard it here. Heard it here first. Well, we've always known that. We've always known that Ahmad was going to be. This was a big season for Ahmad. But again, when you put certain players in presses, it sends a strong message. It sends a message of you are no longer like a junior player that is not going to be a part of things. You're a real serious part of the plan. You're really someone who the club is going to look to. You're someone that we can put out in front of the media. You're someone that's finally going to get his opportunity. You heard Ahmad talking about, his journey, going on different loans and what the loan spells meant to him. And when I was listening to that, it's a player that sounds like he's had to really settle and use his resilience. No, wait for his moment. And you could get there's an air of humbleness about Ahmad as a player. When he was talking, I was just thinking, you know what? You're another one of those. You're in the group of you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. You know that your time is coming. You know that you deserve your moment to play at this legendary, amazing club. He's fully aware of how big the journey to being the guy is. Ahmad fully understands that it's gonna take hard work. But when you look at the right hand side, we have been asking for an answer to the right hand side for more than how many years? For more than 1 second. Go ahead. It's in the mic case. There you go. Flex being fleck. We've been he's throwing me off the little shit. That's it. We've been looking for an answer to the right hand side for years, people. I mean, we had an answer, and this was like just a placeholder. No disrespect in how we talk about Valencia, but not the answer to the right hand side. He helped out on the right hand side and he kept us solid. He was a good player and we have respect for what he did. But I'm talking about a true, oh my goodness. We call it like, me and my brother, we like an Igwe. We need someone, a king on the right hand side. That's what we're looking for. And we haven't had that in so long. We haven't had that. The last main guy, the last main guy that was on the right hand side, I'll say, you got to just say Ronaldo. And that's been too long. It's been too long to say Ronaldo was the last man that had the right hand side on lock. We're looking for it. I know we didn't get Elise, and I wasn't sad about not getting Elise, because a little part of me was like, well, how good is Ahmad? Is Ahmad going to get his moment? Now he's got some competition because Garnacho can play there. He's got some competition because, well, Sancho says, well, Sancho doesn't really want to play there, and there's, let's be real, some of the competition, bar Garnacho, is what it is. So this is the moment. It's primed. It's ready for him to be the guy. I'm glad that the manager's seen the light, though. No disrespect to Anthony, but then Anthony has so much to do to become a player that we truly consider. Again, was listening to Ahmad talk today, and he spoke about his position where you can play in the team, and I was a bit surprised because he said, listen, I can play 10. I was at Atalanta, I played the 10. They see me as a right hand side player, but I can play on the left as well. He said, to be honest, I can play anywhere in the front four. I said, ooh, that's good to know. That gives us something, because I want players to be tested this season. I need the Rashi test. Rashi needs to know. We was having a conversation about it. Make sure you check out the Flex and KG show. But Rashi needs to understand that next season, this season up and coming, we can't play games. If I'm not on fire, on point, someone else jumps in there. And that has to be across the board for all the players. And that's really what was echoed in today's presser. I was listening to Ahmad talk, and he said, well, that's the energy. There's a lot of us fighting for the position. A lot of us want to be number one, but it is what it is. But we have to, even if we're on the bench watching and think this is how we can affect and change the game, let's go and do that. So it's good to hear those things. It's good to see how situations are progressing. Now we move on, though. Again, still no word on Lenny Euro. I don't think there's been no solid word, but I think that's a negotiation piece. I know Man United are desperately trying to get Diallo over the line. You kind of hear the story now that Wan-Bissaka pretty much is pretty much agreed. All that's missing, like personal terms agreed. All that's missing right now with Wan-Bissaka and West Ham and Man United is the valuation of the player. I've seen things that have got me a little bit angry though. I've seen things that got me a bit angry. You look at the Emil Smith Rowe thing. Emil Smith Rowe is going to Fulham for what, 35 million or something like that, in the ballpark of 30. We're talking about a player that hasn't played much football, been injured, but yet still they can command a wage like that. Then you're looking at a player like McTominay, or looking at a player like Wan-Bissaka, who is guaranteed, I'm talking guaranteed, more than likely, most likely gonna help your team, first team player. And the price matter is still a thing for me that really kind of irks me a bit, it gets under my skin. I will not lie to you. I don't like the prices of our players. When we're letting players go, you question, well, why are we letting them go for that? But then he can go for what he's getting for. That don't make no sense. That ain't fair. That's all that's in my head. Why are we playing? Why do we have to sell players for so cheap? But then when we talk to other clubs, it takes forever. Even right now, we're getting back and forth with Bayern Munich on signing Diallo. Even though he's guaranteed, he said, look, I'm giving priority to Man United. You've heard them say that over and over again, but then we haven't agreed on the price. Man United will come down when we're negotiating for a player to leave our club. But then when we're negotiating to bring in a player in our club, we'll go up. And I'm thinking, treat others how they treat you, bro. Do unto others how they treat you. That's got to be the bar. That's the line. But I don't know if we've got that yet. Maybe it's we're in a beggars can't be choosers situation. It's really, I find that the most frustrating, because I don't believe that, like, is Emil Smith Rowe, yes, he's a player of talent, but is he going to give you what McTominay's going to offer you in midfield? Hard work, goals, a lot of industry. Is he going to be that total professional? Is he going to be that guy? We don't know. I can't say he can do more than McTominay, because I've seen him do it for years. Come through the Man United Academy, proved himself and played how many appearance after appearance, broke in, goals on the Champions League stage, goals. He's played. What are we talking about right now? Wan-Bissaka, lockdown defender. You want to lock someone down? Wan-Bissaka, like a safe. These players should be going for the premium amounts. I'm talking 25, 30 million minimum. That's what should be happening. There should be no higger. There should be no, but again, because maybe there's no bidding war and this, that, and the other is why we find ourselves in a situation like this. But then you see these players go to these clubs and you be like, we should have got more money for him. We should have got more money. We robbed ourselves. We undersold ourselves in that situation. Anyway, listen, had to have a little bit of a rant. It was necessary. That was a necessary rant. I had to really get that out of my chest, because I'm not saying I'm not ready to let go of Wan-Bissaka, but it's going to be a sad day. It will be, for me, it's a sad day. I saw Wan-Bissaka in another kit, in a West Ham kit, and I was like, oh, Wamby, man. Wamby, but the club's getting in a new direction. I hope the direction is correct. Lastly, I spoke to Ahmad about the situation in regards to, what the manager is like, what training's looking like. And he said, look, there's a good vibe, there's good energy. I kind of wanted, it was the question I really wanted to ask Ten Hag, to be honest. I want to ask Ten Hag, if this was the perfect world, you had all your players fit, how would you like this team to be defined? What would you like this team to be? How would you like people to talk about this team, or how would they describe the way we approach games? That's really what I wanted to hear from the manager. I'll probably asking for too much from Ahmad in that case to tell me, well, what's he asking from you lot in training? That it's technical. I need the manager to tell us what his expectation is. Because again, I think Ahmad more read what I was, and it wasn't that clear really. But my question really, it has to be to the manager. We need to know play style, what we're planning to do next season. Are you getting anything? Are you happy with what you're seeing on this preseason tour, or is there more you need from your team? Is there more that you want to see? Do we want to be? Are we stepping away from the counter-attack side that we have been? Is that what we want to see a change in? Anyway, only Ten Hag can answer those. those types of questions. But I'm really excited about Ahmad. I'm really excited about the future. We have a game coming up, Real Betis. Hopefully we see something from some of these players that force themselves into the conversation. So far, nobody has done that except the expected ones. But I'm talking about, like, I need to see something from Amas. I need to see something from Collier to let me say, okay, you lot have proved, you lot make me feel like it's your moment. I'm looking at young Wheatley, but I need to see something. Anyway, people, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for supporting. I'm out. Peace.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Too reckless.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too reckless.
Raw, none can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.